All right. Um, hang on, I just got a text. I just want to make sure that everything's okay. Okay. I'm going to mute everybody too, just so that we can hear. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for being on here. I mean, it means so much to me to actually see your faces. You guys are all leaders. You have one or more distributors under you. You guys are leaders with the company, and it's a big deal. It's a huge responsibility. And I take it seriously, as seriously as I take being a mom. So, and I want to say this to you guys without, I don't want to offend anyone, but if I had somebody, let's say my mom, which she's not here with us anymore, but if she came into my life when I had my kids and said, let me take care of them, she could help, and she did help me when I first had my oldest son. But at what point do I say, okay, these are my kids, and they're my responsibility, and I have to figure this out. I have to learn on my own how to change diapers. And she's going to show me, but then I'm going to take what she showed me and move forward. Does that make sense to you guys? And being a leader with this company is the same concept, okay, as being a parent. If you guys aren't parents, I'm sorry for using that analogy, but it's the same concept. So even if you are a dog owner and you have, pets, and you just got a new puppy and someone's showing you how to take care of it, at some point, they're not going to take care of it as a grown dog. You're going to have to take the reins at some point, right? So you've got to do the same thing with your business. So being a leader is like being a parent or a dog parent, or it's a huge responsibility. And what I feel sometimes is that I'm the team mother, right? And that I'm fostering these relationships for you, and that I am finding the information for you, and I'm doing the learning for you. And I don't mind helping you get off the ground. I don't mind at all. I want you guys to be successful. I want you to learn. I want you to learn the right way, the compliant way. I want you guys to have integrity. I want you guys to be the best that you can be at this. And I want to help you along the way. But at some point, I can't do it for you, right? So I can't print all of your charts and say, okay, I'm checking genealogy and I see that, you got a loyal customer today. Where are you going to put it? You guys need to be checking your genealogy reports and your downline reports, and you need to be texting me saying, hey, I got a loyal today. I'm thinking of putting it here. Here's my chart. Where do you think? Let's talk about it. Because my job is to help you guys to get to your goals, not to push you to, you guys have to learn. You guys are going to have to learn and start doing these things by yourself. It's my pleasure to see you guys promote, and I love it, but I can't do it for you. Does that make sense? And I don't want to offend any of you. I don't want any of you to think that that you're bothering me, because you're not. I've just gotten to a point now, especially with new people, that it's increasingly getting harder for me to do the things that you guys are fully capable and able to do. And so that's what we're going to do tonight, is kind of go over, and I'm not at all bothered by anyone, or no one has inundated me with messages that I'm not talking about any specific instance or any person. I'm talking about in general what I see and what I experience with working with you all. Okay. Is that there's a breakdown in our leadership, and I want to help you to get to the next level for your teams, for you, for your business. Okay. So I'm here to help you. I think every one of you guys has my cell phone number. You can text me. You guys message me. I am completely happy to help each and every one of you. And I think every one of us on this Zoom has talked at some point about something. And I am usually right on answering your messages. I try to be. So I want you guys to be that same way with your team. So if you have a downline member that's not going to you and asking you for help, and you're coming, they would ask you, you come to me if you don't know the answer or you try to find it. Your downlines are coming straight to me. Does that make sense? So do you guys see what's happening? So instead of, and I'm just going to use a name. So Donna enrolls with me. Donna now enrolls three people. And Donna's 3 people, because Donna's not taking the initiative to help her team. Donna's 3 people are coming directly to me. Now they are enrolling people, and their people are coming directly to me. Okay? That's not a duplicatable system. So that means I got to do a better job of helping you guys learn and grow, so that when your people have a question, they go to you first. And if they can't, because you don't have a good relationship with them, and that happens. People don't always jive, personalities clash. Not everyone's going to see eye to eye, and you will at times have that particular person who you just cannot form a relationship with, and we have to make exceptions, or we have to figure it out. And that's fine. I'm happy to do that with you. But those are special circumstances that shouldn't happen every day. So does everybody, you guys all understand that? And I don't want for any of you to feel like I'm calling you out, or that I don't want you to message me. I enjoy helping you. But we have got to have a layered leadership. And if you guys want to read some books on layered leadership or watch some videos on layered leadership, it's basically me showing you the system and showing you the tools and resources, and you pass that on to your people so that it's duplicatable. So layered leadership will help you as you progress through the business. So when you're an ambassador, you don't want a brand new person that just enrolled 35 levels down who's messaging you, asking you how to set up their pay portal account, right? Do you think Joel Dunn would answer me if I messaged him and said, hey, I don't know how to log into my eSuite? Ain't gonna happen, okay? So as we grow through this business, we all have to be able to know what to do and know where to find answers and know how to move along in this business without Linfar. Okay, I'll always be in your lives. I will always be on your team. I will always be here for you, but I can't do it for you forever. So I want to show you guys a system that will work for you and help you to be successful. Is that fair? Okay, so the first thing is charts. You should all know what rank you're shooting for, what rank you are, and what rank you're shooting for. You should always have your rank chart that you are and your rank chart that you're shooting for. When I was going through the ranks, I had, guys, when I hit diamond and they made those announcements, and next month is going to be incredible. If you're not going to conference, please watch the pay-per-view. When he announces that, whatever it is, it's so emotional, because a lot of you, those goals are attainable. You're so close, and you're just going to go through these emotions, and this thought process is just like, I can do this. You know, you just have this incredible fire in you, you know. And when I was diamond when they made the announcements that the bonuses were doubled. And I was just like, in my head, I just cleared everything off of that table, and I had charts everywhere. And I was like, we're doing this. Like I was a mental, just, this is happening. I can hit double diamond. I can hit triple diamond. Like I can do this. This is happening. And it did. It did. So having those charts available to you, printing it, using eSuite to do the beta charting. Does everybody know that we can do beta charting through eSuite? You guys all know that? Yeah? Kara, do you know that?
I know you can do it, but I've never done it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different. So when I chart for a promotion, I know exactly. I am looking at genealogy report every single day. I'm looking at it all day, which is another thing we're going to hit on. I'm looking at my genealogy. So if Kara Hunt is on my chart and she's about to promote to Emerald and I'm going Diamond because she's the Emerald for my Diamond chart, I'm going to be watching her business like a hawk, because I'm going to say, girl, you are, 23 BV under this person, short for this. And you are, I'm going to push her to get that rank, not for me, but for her, because she's getting a promotion too, right? But I need to know where she's at. I need to know where these customers are so that I know where my shortage is. I need to know what everybody is doing and know who I need to help, right? So your chart is your map. If you're just willy-nilly enrolling customers and distributors and you have no idea where anyone is and you don't know where these customers are supposed to be, you're going to end up lost, completely lost and completely off track. So those charts are, if you were going from New York to California, you would use a map, right? We would all probably use a map, or, well, maybe not a map anymore. I'm pretty old. We would use navigation on our phone, right? But we would use some kind of system to help us get there. And that's what these charts do. So print it, use it, and use pencil. I bought a box of pencils and I used them all to the nubs with erasers. Like, I had to get extra erasers because people quit. I had to add people. Volume, I was updating volume constantly. So if Kara got 2 customers today, I was updating her numbers constantly. Brittany was with me a while back. She's been to my house. She saw my charts. She knows how, it was, and Lexi too. I updated those charts constantly, and we were on the phone. We were, getting everybody where they needed to be. And that's your job as a leader. So you, as a leader, if you're going to go Diamond, you need 3 rubies. You essentially need an emerald and a ruby, right? So it's your job to help those people to figure out what their goals are, to share the chart, to share how they can do beta charting. Those charts are key, you guys. So if you do not have your chart and you aren't continually updating it, you're going to end up somewhere else. Okay? Lost in a field in Kansas with a roadblock. All right? Copying and pasting. You guys know, I make those chats and I have one for each leg. Okay? So I don't just have one. I have 6. I post to those chats I try to do it every day, at least once a week. I try to put posts in there. If you guys are copying and pasting every single post, your interaction is going to be down. You're not going to get interaction in your post. You have got to change it up. And if you are copying from your downline, that's not setting a very good example. So as leaders, I want you to really take those posts and use them as an idea, right? Use it as, here's a great idea for a post. How can I fix it? How can I put my own spin on it? How can I add different emojis or different words? How can I make it me? Add your own experience with the product. Add, a picture of yourself. Add, just use, I want you guys to have those, especially for new people, because our new people do not have a clue where to start, right? They don't have any idea what to post, and we want to make sure that they're posting compliant things. And that is huge to me. I take it very seriously, making sure that you guys have compliant stuff to post. But as leaders, when you have someone below you and they're looking at you as a leader and you're copying and pasting everything out of that chat, do you see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta step up your game, right? You gotta step it up. You guys need to be the one that they're looking at going, wow, I really admire, like, I want to be like her, And if every single one of your pictures and scripts are copy and paste, your interaction is less. You're not getting the interaction that you could be if you weren't. If you're typing your phone number in every single post, and I try not to do that, I'll put message me, because your phone number will flag you. The percent sign will flag you. So typing out percent is going to help. little things like that that will help up your interaction and up the chances of somebody seeing your posts, right? And I know social media, I am not even close to being a guru with social media. I'm not fluent with it. I try to learn what I can when I can. And I do know that when I post something with the percent sign, my interaction plummets. Have you guys noticed that? Or when I copy and paste. So the interaction, when I am putting my own words and I put my heart into it, not only are people looking at that and knowing. So let's say someone is friends with Paige and with Kara, and neither that person is not a distributor, but they're seeing both of you guys post the same thing. I'm not saying you guys do that. I'm not at all saying that. I'm just using you as an example, but that's happening. So we have people on the same team that have mutual friends that could potentially be in the business, and they're seeing you guys post the same thing, and they're like, what is this? You know, I mean, we have to put our own spin on these posts, guys, especially as leaders, right? If you have a problem or you just can't think of anything, and I did this to Lexi the other day, I sent her a picture. I was like, Guy, I normally just don't, I can normally wing it. I just throw something up and it's okay, but I couldn't for the life of me. And I think it was because I was under pressure, because it was a challenge. I couldn't think of anything. And everything I typed out was just wrong. I struggled. So if you guys have a picture you want to use and you're just struggling to find the words, have I done that for any of you? I think I've done it for Brittany, for Lisa. I don't know if I've done it for you, but people that have sent me a picture, Lexi, Nikki, maybe, I don't know, maybe Libby, send me a picture, even if it's a selfie, you know, and say, hey, I'm just really struggling for words right now. I love to write. I feel like I'm okay with my posts, but if you guys need help, just don't hesitate to ask me. That's what I'm here for, to inspire you in that way, not to run your teams for you. And that's kind of what I wanted to do the Zoom for. And I don't want you guys to get me wrong. Nobody has inundated me with messages. It is happening, but we're starting your leadership training right now, and that's my fault. I haven't done this, so that's my fault. So we're gonna move forward. But stepping up is going to be huge. Stepping up, and I want you to see kind of within you, what do you expect from me? You expect me to answer your messages when you need me and to have the answer, right? You want me to have the answer. I want to have the answer. And if I don't have the answer, I'm going to be honest with you and say, I don't know the answer, but I'll find it. And it challenges me to find the answer. So I want you to see your new people the same way. They're looking at you the exact same way. When you enroll someone, or when someone is placed under you and they ask you a question, and you either, like, they feel like they can't ask you because you're just copying and pasting everything that I'm doing, and you don't really, you know, you're not stepping out of the box. You know what I mean? You're just a robot. You guys have got to know those answers. And if that means learning your eSuite, I said on our newbie Zoom last night, don't feel like you have to memorize Product Coach. But if you will pick one product a month to really learn and use that as a goal, like today is going to be probiotic day. I'm going to learn everything there is to know about our probiotics and everything that I can, so that I can not only market this product, but I can help my team. Right? So when they ask you, what do you think this customer needs? You can say, here's what I would ask. And those should be standard things. My team knows when they text me, well, and I say my team, a lot of you girls, Elise, Kara, you guys have good leadership, and I don't hear from you girls. You know, you guys do a great job of, taking care of things. And I know if you guys message me, it's because your leadership is busy, or, you know, you genuinely you need help. So I'm just don't want you guys to think that I see you guys. There's a couple of you I see really coming out and just really, Kara's going for diamond, you guys. Well, double diamond, actually. She was diamond, and her team quit on her. Her whole team quit on her. And she's making a comeback, guys. She is hard and strong going, and I'm so excited. Double diamond. So, I mean, you guys are doing great, but what do you expect from me? You know, when you text me and you ask me a question, you want me to know the answer. You expect me to know the answer, right? Lynn knows. Let me text her. So be that wealth of information for your team, right? Be knowledgeable about your product. Be knowledgeable about eSuite, about your business, because they are going to be the ones to help you reach those goals. And if you don't know the answers, then that's a problem, right? You got to be that driving force. You have to be that person who they can go to and count on. So learn as much as you can. This is your business. Learn the compensation plan. Just pick one thing a day that you can hit and learn on. Compensation plan, eSuite documents, how to do a party. I mean, anything. Just pick something that you guys can learn every single day and grow your mind, grow your business. Learning is going to be growing your business. I made notes. Sorry. Whew. Oh, yes. Being proactive. Set an example. How many of you guys run your decline reports every single month? Decline reports. Do you guys know how much money you're losing by not doing that? Your decline reports, when I pull a decline report, I have around 6,000 records. Do you think that I have time in my entire life to sit and text or go through every single account to see who they're under? So let's say that I have a decline. I actually start with the highest BV. You can reverse your decline report to go by a customer, and then you can also reverse it so that your highest BV shows at the top. So that's where I personally start. But I can only do the ones that I know aren't under, I have a presidential diamond leg, right? I have no idea how many of those 6,000 records are under her leg. So if I pull up my top one, and it's say the top one currently is 340 BV. That's a huge order, you guys. That's a huge flipping order that is declined, right? It went through twice. Now it's declining. So I pull it up, and not only do I not know the customer, but I don't know the distributor either. Never heard her name before in my life, but she's in my downline, right? So what do? Do I step on my presidential diamond's toes and message this distributor and say, girl, you got a huge decline out there waiting? No. The answer is no. If your business and your declines are not that important to you, lose your bonuses. I mean, lose your bonuses, lose your volume, let it drop you down to nothing, because your declines are so important. Now, here's the thing. They may or may not respond, but you have done your part, right? You know that you have done your part. Now, let's put you guys in my position. Would you want to have leaders on your team not checking their decline reports? I don't either. I don't either, because I'm like, I have no idea who these people are. And you guys know how long it takes me to go through 10? To go through 10? To even see if they're under that strong leg, or I have to trace it back. So I may have to copy and paste their code, their ID number 4 times before I get to the actual person that I recognize, that I can call and say, hey, 3 levels down, you got a 340 BV order out. Like, can you check on that? Because regardless of which leg it's in, it affects our volume, guys. It affects your volume. It can affect a promotion. What if you have a 23 BV decline out there under somebody, and you're 23 BV short from getting a promotion level? I mean, you guys, that's huge. That is so huge. Declines are a huge part of our responsibility as leaders. Huge. And you need to be doing it weekly. Weekly. Those declines will run again on Friday, and they will run every Friday. They also run the last day of the month, right? But at that point, the last day of the month, you guys may have missed a promotion. You guys may have missed maintaining, right? So, I mean, declines. Write that on your list of priorities because that is huge. And together, you guys create a 6,000 person report for me, which I'm fine with. But you guys probably only have a few, right? And when you look at your report, it's smaller and it's easier to manage. So you guys can look at that and go, oh, that's that person's. Oh, that's that person's. Oh, I know her. It's easier for you guys to pick that out and just know that moving forward, you're going to want to teach your leaders to run their decline reports, right? Because if they don't, you're in my position with 6,000 reports to go through. 300 pages. I mean, it's insane. Insane. So I don't even mess with it. I go through my own. I go through the people that I have personally enrolled because that's all I can physically manage. I may go through a leader who stopped working that I know it has loyals. I may go through someone who has had a hardship in their life and needs help. And I do it through TreeViewer. So if you guys need us to group it into a smaller clump, it's too much for you, let me know and I can show you an easier way to do it. But I do it through the reports, but then the report is nil to me. The report, I can only see how many. Me going through those reports there's absolutely no way. Like it's physically impossible for me to go through those reports. So I have to then go into TreeViewer and I manage what I can, right? So that's it. That's all I can do. And you guys, I definitely want to be doing that and you want to be teaching that. Okay? I promise you're going to want to teach that. All right? You guys all know how? Does everybody know how to run your decline reports?
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing it the most complicated way out there, but I'm literally like going to my organization explorer and going down each loyal customer, seeing how many auto ship. Is that how you do it?
No.
Okay, so I'm doing it the more complicated way.
Yeah. Let me just log in to mine so that I can walk you through.
Okay.
Let's see. And what I can do is give you like step by step. Let's see. So that you guys will know how to do it. Status. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right at this moment. Because again, I can't physically use these reports. I have to go into TreeViewer and just look at the leaders that I can actually help, you know. And a lot of you, well, a couple of you know what I'm talking about when I say, you know, when you have a strong leg who's working with their own team, I mean, it's you don't, you know, you just don't go there with their declines. I will, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's reports and then downline auto shipments. And then you change, no, that's wrong. Sorry. I think it's downline orders. If you guys know, let me know. I don't, like I said, I go through TreeViewer, but there's such an easy way. It'll pull it up and then you can reverse, it. So it'll show you, let's see, downline order. Maybe it's downline orders. I thought that's what it was.
I think it is the downline orders. I'm on
downline orders, and then you click status, and then you click on, yeah, that's what it is. So it's downline order, reports, downline orders, and then it's, you change the first field to order status. And then you're going to change the middle one, just keep it the same. The third drop down menu, change that to cancel or CC decline. Now there is an ACH decline as well. And from what I understand, that's like a prepaid card or debit card that can't run as a credit card. And those need to be checked as well. So when you click on that and it pulls up this report, this massive report, you can click on BV. And then what it's going to do is it's going to drop it from 0 to the highest, 0s to 20s. That's going to show you all of your distributors in your downline that have canceled, like their eSuite didn't run, their eSuite declined. So right now, when I click a BV one more time, it'll reverse it so that the highest number's at the top, and then you can just go through. I can't even scroll through all the pages. It won't tell me how many pages I have, but it's so many that it won't even open up. So when I click next, I get to like 15, and I'm just like, there's no way. I would rather add new people and try to get new customers and try to go through this report. It's just not it's not worth my time. Honestly, I can just hit what I can, and then I have to count on my leaders to do the rest, do their own. And it does affect you, it affects that promotion. If you guys have ever lost a rank, if you've ever been close to a promotion or been close to anything, you know what I'm talking about. Those declines can make or break your paycheck. So make sure, if you have that 340 BB order, which one of you may, on your top line, you know what I'm saying? Like that's affecting your paycheck. So make sure that you're taking care of that and getting your paycheck to where it should be. But teaching that is huge. Teaching every single distributor that has a loyal customer should be keeping up with their own declines. So teach that to your new people, because they need to know if that order declines. They need to know what to do. And I do have an email that I send, and they may or may not reply, and you guys can decide. You guys access their phone number. You can decide if you want to shoot them a text. The text just consists of, hey, Julie, I'm Lynn with It Works Global. I'm working hand in hand with, I'm just going to say, Elise. We work together, and I just wanted to help you to get your order processed. I noticed it declined. And then I never call them out and say, I think, have the money. I just always say, with these new cards coming out, a lot of these orders have declined because maybe you have a new card. And that opens that, oh my gosh, they may even be lying to me, but oh yeah, I did get a new card. I'll call you back, or I'll text you with a new number, or I'll go in and fix it. So at least you've done your part. We can't make them pay, okay? It Works Police is not going to come to their door and get the money from them. We can't make them pay, but you can do your part, because some of it is a simple expiration date, right? We had a family member that showed up in the report, and I was like, what's this about? And it was her expiration date on her card. So we were genuinely concerned, like this is in Jeffrey's family. We were like, there's a problem. And it was just an expiration date. But what if she didn't know? You know what I mean? She's just getting her order every month. So anyway, that's big. Your genealogy reports are another thing that you guys need to be looking at every day. And that is going to show you your downline activity. Okay. You need to be looking at those, even if you're not going for a promotion today, you need to be looking at those genealogy reports, because if I look at them every day. So if I text Lisa and say, hey, Michaela got a customer today, she should be telling me, oh yeah, I know, I saw it, right? That's her job to know that Michaela got a customer today. So you have to know, because you can keep in communication with your people, but also to know to shout them out. Oh my gosh, so-and-so got 2 loyal customers today. Now in our page, I try to do that for you guys, but there are so many people. I can't, I don't recognize all the names. There's names in there that I don't know. And that's because that genealogy report, again, includes this strong leg. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm excluding you or excluding your team or I don't care. It's that I don't know who's under who. And it takes me more investigation to go, okay, that person is under that person who's under Kara. Well, let me shout her out because she's in our team page. Well, I have no clue. I look to you guys to be able to do that, right? And it's important that they know you guys are their leader. You guys enrolled them. You guys they were placed with you. It's a big deal when you guys shout them out. When you send them a text or a message and say, oh my God, Paige got a customer today. Do you guys like that? I know when I started, I loved it. That's it. You guys do it to me even. I like that recognition. And your new people like it too, and it will keep their fires fueled. But also, if you guys have your own team pages, I don't know how many of you do, but if you do, it creates this competition, this, oh my gosh. And I've been there where I feel like I'm in a slump and I'm like, nobody's enrolling customers right now. Do you guys ever feel that way? Like no one's enrolling customers. And then all of a sudden I see this rock star who's customer, distributor. I'm just like, what in the hell? If she can do it, I can do it. If she's got 5 customers this month, I can damn well go get 5. I'm going to do it too. So it creates this competition. I'm very competitive anyway. I've always wanted to, if I see someone else doing that and I push myself, that's me. I push myself to be better, to do better. I always want to be better. So if, shout your people out and you only know where you're going, again, if you have that roadmap, your chart and your genealogy report to help you get there, right? Posting in our team page. If you guys are in that team page, it is our team page. It is not my team page. A lot of leaders will add their people and say, this is Lynn Farr's team, and it's not my team page. It is our page. That page is for you guys to learn, is for you guys to grow, and it is for you guys to set an example for your teammates, for your new people. So if you find something that is new, if you have information that you want to share, please, please, please share it. If you have a quote, if you have a video that you liked, if you want to go to Pam or Mark's page and share the stuff, I'm so appreciative of you guys stepping up as leaders and letting your new team say, oh my gosh, Brianna is the best leader, right? So Brianna posts a lot in our page, stuff that she finds, and it's nice. Brittany posted the other day about something that she had experienced, and everybody learns from your information. So make sure that you're sharing because, it is valuable. What you have is valuable. You guys have your steps to success printed, and you guys show your team to print them and write the month on it, and they know what they're doing, right? So our steps to success are it's there. And a lot of new people don't have ADBV. They can't afford it, and I get it. But you need to show them another way. Show them the alternate way. Fine, if you don't have ADBV, then we need to get you to 150 personal bonus volume so that you can still get a paycheck. But I tell people too, but is that really your goal? Do you really only want to have a $15 paycheck? No, I want more than that. Okay, so then what do you need? Because if you need $300 a month, then we got some work to do. So you got to know their goal. You have to know where they're going, and you need to show them that map, and they need to have it printed, and they need to know I need 4 loyal customers right off the bat. And then, I need to find teammates. So once they get those 4, I usually go into, all right, we need to start finding teammates. We need to start, up your posts for your opportunity. Then, we'll move into the next step. So moving your loyal customers, you guys all know as leaders that you move your loyal customers to your downline and to your new distributors so that you can get fast start bonuses. Don't ever miss a fast start bonus. You guys, that's $100. That's more than you would get on that customer, right? I mean, it's just so worth it for you to be moving your customers, for me not to have to call you and say, hey, at least you got that customer today. Are you going to move it to JoJo? I just made up names, by the way. Do you know what I mean? So you know, you've got that chart, and she'll call me and say, hey, I'm going to move this to so-and-so, or should I move it to so-and-so? That's how that conversation should go, right? It shouldn't be me saying, hey, I know you're going for Ruby, and you just got a customer today, so let's figure out where we're going to put it. You guys need to know who's got what volume. You need to know what your chart looks like, and you need to know where you're going to move it. And if it's not worth you moving, I will tell you. I will be very honest with you, and we will figure it out together. So if for instance, you don't have anyone to fast start qualify, and you're not up for promotion, and it benefits you to keep that customer, I'm going to tell you, you might as well keep it. Right? But if you're pushing for promotion, he's creeping.
Oh, can you see me in the camera?
Yes.
Damn.
You need to be moving them, right? Especially for those fast start bonuses. Those are amazing, you guys. Fast start bonuses, don't ever miss them. Don't ever miss them. Get your new people fast start qualified no matter what. It's worth $100. And then after you go diamond, you're going to want everybody to be doing that in your downline, because you're going to want that cap, right? So it's important. And I want you guys to really look at what you expect from me and what you expect from your team. And I want you guys to be that leader that you want me to be. And I want you guys to be the people that you want your team to be. So if you want your team to check declines, then you need to be checking your declines. If you want your team to know what customers they got, then you guys need to be doing that too, and teaching it, right? So your compensation plan was the last thing I have written down. Jade Hooper has 2 really incredible videos. He's still creeping. Can you guys see him?
Don't do that. I was wanting to see who was on.
He's looking over my shoulder. Jade has 2 really incredible videos on the compensation plan. It's a 2-part thing. She's awesome, you guys. I mean, she was very early on, very knowledgeable about the comp plan. And I know that's a huge part of her success today, because she knows what the heck she's doing. She knows how to maximize that compensation plan, and she does it every single day. So learn the compensation plan. If you have questions, in the group, in our team page, if you type in the search bar compensation plan, it should pull it up. There's 2. But she has them on her YouTube channel. I highly recommend those, because, and they are kind of old, so it will go through the 120 in product credit, but those of you know, we don't do that anymore. So you'll know to just delete that part in your brain. But knowing the compensation plan is going to help you guys to maximize it, right? Do you guys have any questions? I'm going to unmute everyone. Julie has a question.
$20 credit.
How do you go about messaging your distributors downlines credit, the declines? I do that very gently, Julie. It depends on if that person is still working. If they are still working, I will message them and say, hey, so-and-so declined. Have you talked to them? Yes, I have. They're going to, reprocess on this day. But again, if it's under my strong leg, there's no way for me to know who that person is, where they are on her chart, how far down they are, and whether someone has already contacted them. What if I went through and contacted every single one? That's her organization now. Yes, it's a part of mine, but it's her responsibility to be training her people to check declines, and maybe they have messaged them. I don't know that she hasn't. So I'm not gonna step on her toes. If it's someone that I can contact, hey, Lisa, Joe, canceled or, declined today. Have you talked to them? Yeah, I did. I messaged. But I can honestly tell you that the people that know their declines, they know that they declined and they're on it. They're on it. There's a couple of people that they're messaging me saying so-and-so declined for 2 months. What should I do? If you guys are on your declines, then that's freaking awesome. But that's one thing I want you to put on your priority list is declines. And again, we'll have to decide where that person is, if their distributor that they're under is still working or not. And if they are not working, I will message that customer and just say, hey, I'm Lynn with It Works Global. I work with Paige. And, I know Paige, you enrolled with Paige as a customer, and I just wanted to help. I'm helping her today. So that's the truth. I'm helping Paige today with her declines. So I'm messaging you today to talk to you about your order, and maybe your card, needs has a new expiration date. I give them their steps to go in. If they go into log into their account and they go to orders, it's going to pop up. They can just click reprocess. It's so easy for them to reprocess decline. If it's a credit card decline, the ACH declines, you can't do online. They have to call customer service. So run both. You guys have any other questions?
I guess I have a question. When signing a new distributor and getting them on the right foot and really setting them up for success, what's a good method? Like sending them the new distributor guide, obviously, and I'm torn about adding them to the pages right away. What's the best thing in your opinion?
I actually just started doing newbie Zooms this month.
Okay.
And I have a recording. So I did one last night too that was shorter because the people that were on had been on previously. I only had one new person. She was listening in the car with her parents. So I was trying to keep it, sweet, but we also had people talking and it was really hard to keep going. So I just kind of short and sweet, did it fast. And I had also sent the recording. Brittany's laughing because she knows what I'm talking about.
Really? I need your help.
It was funny. So I sent the new people, I send them the recording and it's on YouTube. So if you want to use that, I can send it to you and then look at it and you can do your own. I was battling this year because I really want to push I want to be a better me. I want to be a better leader for you guys. I want to be a better enroller. I want to be better at this business. So I was just trying to think, how can I do this better? And the only thing that I could think of was either creating a video.
No, I went like this, and then
guide anymore.
It just flies up into my mouth.
I just muted everyone. Sorry. I don't send the guide anymore. I just don't. They don't ever read it. It's outdated. I talk to them on the phone and I just say, hey, I'm about to add you to these pages. And really quickly, just take a few minutes of your time. I add you to these pages. I'm going to welcome you and introduce you to the team. I'm going to add you to this chat. And please mute the notifications because it will get overwhelming if you don't. And, so I go through all of that with them. And then I send them a text with, I just want to read it to you so I don't forget. I send them the 3 apps. The 3 It Works apps and the Zoom app. And I say that's because getting started, that's really all they need to get started, right? The It Works apps and the Zoom app so that we can do some training. I tell them about Product Coach and I give them the steps to log into their eSuite. So in the video, and I also send them the recording of the video and I say, please watch this video. It was done just a couple weeks ago. And make me a list of questions so that I can help you if you have a question about something, because we were able to answer questions during the live video. So if you have a question, I need to be able to answer that. So if you guys need that recording, I will send it to whoever, just shoot me a message. And then you guys can look at it and pick out what you like, what you don't like, and kind of how, but I go through everything in that video, like basic, here's how to log into your eSuite. Here's what you do first when you get in there. You're going to use your distributor ID number. How many people knew that? How many of you guys knew to use your distributor ID number to log into your eSuite? I didn't. I was using my email address. I had no idea what to use. I didn't know what to do when I got there. So I give them step by step. I know it's basic, but I want to start at the bottom so we can, build them up and teach them right, So here is your eSuite. It's eSuite.myitworks. And we say, log into your eSuite. And they're like, what's that? Right? So think about what you knew when you started. Where were you at? What questions did you have? So I start eSuite.myitworks.com. Log in using your distributor ID and whatever password you chose when you enrolled. 1, fill out your tax form. They can't pay you until you do that. Who wants a distributor sitting on a commission hold for 12 months, right? So fill it out. You can't get a paycheck until you fill it out, right? It's going to prompt you right when you log in. Make sure you get that done. 2, click settings, add your phone number and a photo to your website. If you want, there's also a bio section. And then I send them photos of the 3 apps, the Zoom app, and the copy of our newbie Zoom. And that's what I've been doing lately. And then if that's this way, we were able to move quickly last night because everyone that was on the had already sent them a copy of that Zoom, but I wanted to get to know them. So we did another Zoom last night. We kind of briefly had introductions and we, kind of got to know everyone, and I was able to answer their questions if they had any. So I'm going to start doing newbie Zooms once every 2 weeks, depending on how many people you guys are enrolling. So if we have 10 new teammates by next week, we'll do another one next Sunday. So, and I want to do them on Sundays. I want it to be a set day so that you guys know anyone that you enroll Monday to Sunday will be in on that Sunday Zoom. So Sunday, and I'm doing it at 8:30. It doesn't last very long, but I want to be done by the time family call starts. So Sunday nights, 8:30 Eastern time, and we'll do those as often as we need to on Sunday. So right now it's looking like every 2 weeks. But again, if you guys have 10 teammates that, have just enrolled and we need to do another Zoom, then we'll do it. Okay. I know it's a little different than what we had before, Brianna, but we need something different. We need more detail and we need more hands-on, more explaining, more teaching, more instructing, and more guiding. I don't want new people to feel passed off. I don't want anyone to feel like I enrolled you and I placed you with somebody else and now I'm annoyed with your questions. Because I want them to, they trusted me. They trusted me, they enrolled with me, they chose me. So I'm going to give them 100% of who I am, but I tell them, hey, I've put you on this person's team and they are a leader and they will be here to help you. They're going to help me help you. So you will always have access to me, but if I'm not available or if you, see so-and-so online, feel free to reach out to them too because they are there to help me help you. So it's not like, they feel abandoned. I hope that makes sense. You guys have any other questions? No? Paige, you've been really quiet.
I know, this is my first Zoom.
It is? Oh my God.
I know. I'm just taking it all in.
That's awesome. Hannah, I don't think I know Hannah. Do I know?
Hi,
Hey, what's your last name?
Daphner. I'm new.
You
Ish.
are new.
Well,
New
I'm not
Paige?
that new. I go to every Zoom.
Are you in our team page?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
But I'm on every Zoom
I should
most
know
of the
you.
time.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys being on these Zooms, and that was another thing I meant to say. As a leader, you need to show up. You need to show up. What if we had leadership Zooms every week and I was never on there? I had better things to do. What would you guys think of me as a leader? You need to be on there. You need to show up. And it's okay for you to write in the chat, hey guys, I got to run. Or if you text your team ahead of time or let me know, that way I can say, hey guys, I'm going to take over for Elise tonight because she has, her baby's sick. So we're just going to miss her tonight. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. And that way your team doesn't feel like, God, Elise is never on these Zooms. That's not the case. So I'm using you guys' names, and I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just, be here, show up, be in our team page. You guys showing up in that team page and posting, and showing your leadership in that team page is huge. Because your team starts to see you as a leader. You start to emerge as a leader. You start to feel like a leader. You start to act like a leader. So be a leader. Right?
Sorry,
That's okay.
I'm sewing.
You're sewing.
While I listen, I always do something while I'm listening because
That's
I'm always all over the place.
it's
So,
it's
so I
totally.
can pay attention.
You guys see what's happening to me. I'm breaking out and I'm red and splotchy. This makes me nervous. This makes me I get really nervous before and then during.
I never would have guessed that.
Really? Oh, yeah. I get really nervous. And then I talk really fast, and
I'm the same way. My voice does something weird. I feel like I'm like getting constricted.
choking.
Yes. Yeah.
This is why I couldn't do public speaking in college.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I will fail that class. So, do you guys have any other questions?
Like on stage at one or something. I mean,
Oh my God. I was on stage at the OTOM in Charlotte, and I don't remember what I said. I don't remember it at all.
oh my gosh. Now you just brought up horrible memories.
It's
Awful. I didn't know I was even going on stage when I got there.
I didn't either.
Put me on stage in front of all these people, and they're like, "What was your aha moment?" And I'm like, I don't know what to say right now.
The day I hit submit, I don't know. I was staring at Stephanie and Joel Dunn and Pam Souter, standing next to me with her arm around me, and I said, "I'm going to pass out."
Yeah.
And she said, "I got you." And then she said, "What? I don't honestly don't even remember what she said. I don't even remember what she asked me. It may have been the aha. That's her favorite question. So if ever you guys have your aha moment memorized, because Pam Souter will ask you."
Yeah, and I didn't know what mine was really. I liked what I did, so I kept going. Like I don't know.
What do you feel like it is? What do you feel like it is now? Your aha moment.
The fact that I genuinely need this business in my life, like, to survive. So I think that's probably a pretty huge moment for me, is realizing that I need this income and the friendships too. Definitely need that.
Hungry people work harder. When you're hungry for change, when you're hungry for more, when you're hungry for better, when you're just hungry, you will work harder. Hungry people work harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. So when I start talking to some, I will not beg anybody to enroll with me. I will not follow you if you tell me, I can't, I just don't have the money right now. I offer a solution. This young girl tonight I talked to, and I said, "Hey, I just had a new girl. She's your age. She actually had a pageant dress or prom dress in her closet. She sold that on Facebook Marketplace. She was able to enroll." That shows me she's hungry. Well, the girl says, "Yeah, I just don't have anything." Girl, I'm telling you, you got something. You got something. Do you know how easy it is to sell on Facebook Marketplace today? We're talking a 5-second picture. You post it. You put how much you want. The Let Go app. I mean, you got things. I got things that I could find to sell and probably make $500 out of my garage in a hot minute. I can make the money. I can find it. If I find value in the opportunity, I can find it. I will not chase those people who will not find a way. If you don't want to find a way, you're not hungry. I don't want you on my team. I've had enough people quit that weren't hungry, and they just wanted a quick fix. They wanted a quick buck. Not doing it anymore. I want the hungry ones. I want the people who want to run, the people who want to work, the people who want to change, the people who are ready to go. So don't chase the people who aren't with you, the people that aren't, that don't want more. And you'll know. You'll know. You guys have any questions? Hannah. I said, do you guys have any questions?
Nope.
No? Nikki?
I might later. I'm full of questions.
Girl, I have worked on 4, like as we're talking.
Right.
The 1, 2, 3 loyal customers as we're talking.
That's awesome.
So you are doing good.
Nikki enrolls loyal customers a lot. Like that's her thing. She's a very good loyal customer enroller.
I have a
Learn
question.
from the best.
Very consistent.
Thanks.
Who has a question? Hannah.
I'm raising my hand.
That's funny.
How long have you been doing it, Works?
Me?
Yeah. Am I allowed to ask that?
It's not top secret information, I promise.
Okay.
I enrolled February 27th, 2014. So I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary, February 27th at almost midnight.
Wow.
I texted my enroller and I said, I'm ready. I gave her my information. It was almost midnight. Obviously March 1st. I didn't do anything the 27th at midnight besides sleep because I had to work the next day. But yeah. Yep, almost 3 years.
That's a long time.
It doesn't seem like it.
No.
It really doesn't. I was with my prior job for almost for this length of time, and it felt like an eternity because they sucked the life out of me. This has not been that way. I can't believe it's been 3 years. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. And I've met so many people. So many people have come into my life. Some have left. Some quit. Some canceled. Some quit, canceled, and then came back. I mean, yeah, you will not believe the relationships that you will build along the way, and the people that will come into your life. And I can tell you that the people that come into your life that are meant to be in your life will stay. God doesn't remove them unless you don't need them. So he will pull the people that you don't need, that don't need you. And he won't tell you. And sometimes it'll break your heart. But a little while later, you'll be like, oh, that's why that happened. And you'll be a better person for it, you know? So, yeah, I've had a lot of people quit. They were a flash in the pan. They got they quit, or they got emerald and quit, or diamond and quit. And yeah, I've had diamonds quit.
Really?
Yeah,
Why would a diamond quit?
I wish I knew.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
I wish I knew. She was under Lexi, and we still don't know why. We still today don't know why she quit. But she did. So, was it something going on in her life that maybe her husband wasn't supportive? Maybe she her kids. Who knows what it was? But yeah. So people will quit and they break your heart, and you look back and you're like, I'm better now. I'm better now. She wasn't supposed to be in my life and in my business. So, and I hear you.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Let me just mute yours.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can stop until you're done.
It's all right. We're almost finished, unless you guys have questions. Leah, you look like you're about to go to bed.
I am.
I didn't want to make this,
I'm such a grandma.
I just want to help you guys and to, I encourage you to be better, to do more, to just really reach your personal limits. Reach your limits. Really stretch yourselves, especially this year, you guys. I feel something. This is different. This year is different. It's going to be different. It's going to be better. It already is. So stretch yourselves. Be better. Be better. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you guys for being on. I appreciate it. And I am recording. So if you guys want to watch this back, let me know. Okay.
Did you take a picture?
Thank you.
I didn't. You guys want a picture?
Yes. I just wanted to be prepared.
All right, let's
I
prepare.
don't like crazy.
I know. So we're not going.
Yep, you get me like that all the time.
I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate it when people do. Okay, everyone ready?
Sure.
All right, you guys. I love you. Have a
Love
good
you.
night.
You.
You too.
Let me
Love
know if you
you.
need anything. Let me know, and I'll post this recording. I'm not going to post it in the page because people that weren't on, this is a privilege to be on live, right? You want your team on. So I'm not just going to say it's available to everyone. If you message me and say, hey, can I get that recording? I'll pass it to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you all soon. Okay? Good
Thank
night.
you.